And ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Bayside RFC's home ground, South Surrey Athletic Park Complex, for today's matches for the BC Rugby Senior Finals. My name's Joshua Knight, and I'm joined by my fellow commentator.
Hi, I'm Joshua Cancino.
And we are here to commentate this first game today, which will be the Bayside RFC 3rd Division men's against the Cats RFC. Now, I'm going to read out the team sheets for today's matches. We're starting with the home side for their final, which is the Bayside RFC. Coming in, number 1 is Taylor Howes. Number 2, Dax Searle. Number 3, Mark Kempton leading up the front row. Number 4, Ethan Gearloff. Number 5, Gareth Angle. Number 6, Riku Conrad. Number 7, George Johnston. And backing up the lock there in number 8, David Begin. And then they go through with the backs. We have number 9, Jesse Train. Number 10, Gavin Morrison. Number 11, William Moore. Number 12, Curtis Card. Number 13, Alec Patterson. Number 14, Sam Rawalui. And number 15, Tyler Train. Off the bench for the Bayside men's team, we have Darcy Littlewood at number 16. Number 17, Jason Sham. Number 18, Austin Fink. Number 19, Matthew Harvey. Number 20, Nolan Dunning. Number 21, Iliasi Drami Masi. And number 22, Ryan Porteous. And number 3, Kevin Whitmarsh. And that is the Bayside team. Matching them on the other side of the men's 3rd division is the Cats RFC. Starting number 1, Corey Turner. Number 2, Ole Borch. Number 3, Liam Dempsey. Number 4, Robert Golan. Number 5, Eddie Beechenor. Number 6, Dylan Stokes. Number 7, James Donahue. Number 8, locking at the back, is Kerry Morris. Into our backs now, number 9, John Bay. Number 10, Glenn Costello. 11, David Hanley. Number 12, John Chambers. Number 13, James McCarthy. Number 14, Tetsu Sanaki. And number 15 at fullback is Scott Bowe. Coming off the bench for the Cats RFC BC 3rd men's division is number 16, Blake Creedeman. Number 17, Gustavo Lynn. Number 18, Gavin Reedy. Number 19, Connor Collette. Number 20, Robert Cummins. Number 21, Damien Buer. Number 22, Davin Kelly. And number 23, Dylan McAleer. And whilst we'd like to mention that today we are also gathered here on the shared unceded traditional territory of the Katsi, Semiamu, Kwantlen and other Coast Salish peoples on which we work, play and learn. All right, we are set now for the men's kickoff. Just a couple of minutes away as they both warm up. It's a beautiful 10 degrees down here at Surrey. There's a light overshade of cloud and a bit of sun coming out as we see the Bayside RFC boys coming out. What do you see so far, Josh?
Well, I'm just glad the rain's not out here to come play for us. Beautiful skies. Both teams look ready to go here, and looking forward to a nice, close match.
Absolutely. I think there's slightly a home side advantage for the Bayside boys as they get set. A little home ground advantage. Cats have had a great season in BC 3rd's men's division. Looks like it's going to be a cracker of a game so far. Of course, we have our referees, which is Brett Hay is our lead referee out there in the middle. He's going to be taking control of this game for BC Rugby. Josh, what do you know many of the players there for the Bayside team, or the Cats that we should keep an eye on for the broadcast?
If I'm speaking from experience, I don't personally know them, but I want to say that their forward pack looks pretty. They look like they could do some damage to this Cats team, but this Cats team looks resilient.
It does. And the Cats have always been shown up to come out from the thing. As the kickoff starts by the number 10 for Bayside, which of course is Garen Morrison, and the Cats bring it in nice into that early ruck. Looking to get the ball early out. The Cats, they're just on the 40-metre line outside of their own half. Great tackle. Trying to get out of the way, and it kicks it downfield for the 10, which is Glenn Costello. And now picked up by Tyler Train. Train with the ball now. Passes it. It took a wayward pass, though. And luckily recovered by Bayside. Oh, what a mistake by Train early on jitters here at the 3rd division final. But Bayside in control now. Taking up a nice bruising run. Kempton over the top. Looking to clear it now. Taken back into the 22, but it's cleared. Nice kick by, again, Morrison. And
it's there.
And he's picked it up by the 15th Bowe for Cats. And he gets the ball back to his own team. It's a bit sloppy at the back there. And our first penalty. And it looks like it was a high tackle there around the neck, of course, on the number 2, Ole Borch. Good start. What do you think, Josh?
Looks like some pre-game jitters on both sides. The finals nerves probably getting to them, but hopefully as the game goes on, those jitters can leave both sides. But look a little shaky on both sides.
Absolutely. Some unforced errors there with the wayward passes at Bayside RFC. And we're looking now to get this game started just outside the 22. And it'll be a line out with the feed for Cats throwing it in.
Looking forward to see what this Cats lineup can do.
First set piece of the match. And it's gone over the back there to the 3, but not straight. So not straight, and the call is for a scrum. So here's our first scrum for the match. And it looks like it's going to be Bayside's loose head and feed. For those watching at home, Cats are in our green and white going right to left on your screen. And the Bayside team in the blue, white, and dark blue. Light blue and dark blue. Good shove by Bayside as they control that scrum. And early break, I think he always pushed up at the front row. And Brett Hay calls him out. It was a lovely little nice escape by the 7 to make that tackle, but unfortunately held back. And now Bayside with a chance to attack on the just outside of the 50. They look like they're setting up a nice stringent play. Looking forward to see their line out.
Let's see if they can generate some offense here.
And picked up by the 19, Collette's there taken in that line out. Brought down in a ruck. Morrison. Outside, it looks to
nice run.
Sham.
Run.
Bayside now. Morrison steps off his right. And he's taken in, and it looks like another penalty.
Tackle.
Another high tackle. Got to get them tackles down low. Ooh, a little bit of argy-bargy there early on. And looks to clear it. Doesn't look like it's going to go there. Pushed back by the 9, of course, which is John Bay, and cleared by the Cats. And there is Train with a kick, clearing kick, trying to get it out. Oh, good pressure put on by Cats. What do you think?
I mean, good pressure by the Cats, but they definitely need to work on their discipline. Being on the wrong side of the ref's, hopefully they can generate something here while they're in the B-sides half.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Josh. It's there's a little bit of argy-bargy, a little bit of pressure's on. It is the final. So hopefully they control their unforced errors now. Taken out on the line out. Bay gives it to the 10, which is Costello. And Costello, powerful run there by Kerry Morris, making at least 10 yards. And picked up by the big fella, which is number 1, which of course is Turner. Bay digging out for it now. On the outside, he steps off. Cats in control. Ooh, a nice high tackle, and there's an advantage played by the referee. Bay gives it out, and it's on the foot. No, but no advantage. 12 with a higher tackle, which is the Bayside's Curtis Card. And looks like they're going to go for posts here. The Cats just looking some great strong runs by the 8 there, Kerry Morris. I mean, he took about 10 metres on that big hit up, post contact. And the boys got around him, and this is going to pay off with a really good 3 points, hopefully, if the kick is successful. The sun really starting to poke out now. It's actually probably picking up maybe to 12 to 13 degrees here at South Surrey Athletic Park.
We've got some great conditions for kickers. Not a lot of wind today.
As Morris checks the wind with that, Costello checks the wind there by throwing a bit of grass in the air.
He probably heard me say that.
He definitely did. Costello taking his time here. Looks to kick. Nice kick. And it is good. So the Cats are taking the lead with the first points of this match. 3 points to Bayside 0.
Hard work by the Cats forwards to work up the field and apply pressure in Bayside's end, and they paid off with the 3 points there.
Yeah, as they say, always great to take those points when you can get them. And that was a pretty easy kick for Costello. I think Bayside really need to work on there's a few penalties in their own half, and that's which cost them that 3 points. As Morrison set to restart us.
Almost had that one there.
And it looks like they have got it, though. They've got the ball back, Bayside.
Being driven back by the Cats.
And looks like it's going to be a knock-on call against the Cats there. No advantage, so it's going to be a scrum, which is good for Bayside offense here. Let's see what the Bayside team can try and hit back into this game.
Powerful scrum by Bayside.
Yes, they're pushing really well, the scrum there by Bayside. Morrison shows and goes on the outside, and he's away. But he's bumped up
nice
too. The
run.
great Card through. Card making it all the way, and he's brought down about 10 metres out from there, from the Bayside line.
The Cats player not rolling away there. It looks like an advantage to the Bayside.
McCarthy not rolling away, and as he comes in, great little clean up there. Bayside looking to the right. Morrison with a little chip through. And it's gone straight out, but it's going to come back for that penalty of McCarthy not rolling away. And here's a chance now for Bayside to level the scores, seeing if they can actually make these 3 points. Are they going to take the posts? Let's see.
Looks like a nice easy kick from here.
Should be able to throw it over, but I'm not going to give him the commentator's curse. Oh, he's called the scrum. Wow, not taking the points. Will that cost them later on in this game, Josh?
We'll have to wait and see.
Bayside backing themselves here to try and get the points by crossing the line with a try rather than earning those 3 points to level the scores. Let's see what they can do. Morrison looking threatening. Here's the scrum. There's a bigger shove back from Cats, but Bayside looks like they got it back. Morrison gives it a little run around play, hits the winger out there, which is Train. Setting up now, Bayside. Gives it to the 6, which is Conrad. And Conrad is brought down about 15 metres out from the Bayside line. Trying to dig it out now, Bayside. Gives it to, I don't think that's Kempt. I think that might be Howells. Morrison out now. Gives it to the 7, which is Johnston. And the headgear, in the red headgear, brought down. This is probably about their 7th phase here for Bayside. What can they do? They don't look like they're getting too much effort. And that's the 15, which is Train. Morrison outside. Oh, he was tackled in the air, but Brett Pay's going to play on.
What are we waiting now? 8 phases? 9 phases?
It's got to be at least 9 phases. And hit up by Bayside in the headgear. Howes over the top, it looks that way. Gives it to the 5, which is Angle. They're actually going back in metres here, Bayside. Pick and go there from the front. Kempton in at the 9 position now.
Cats forwards doing a really good job of holding the Bayside forwards back with their tackling.
Definitely, they pushed them back. They started this phase at probably 10 metres out, and they've been pushed out to the 25. Morrison looks to shape, but is taken there by Bay.
I've lost count of phases, Josh.
One must be up to at least 11. Trying to get a push here. They might have got the ball back here. Brought it in, not getting it back out. It could be a reverse scrum. It is. So it did not pay off for Bayside there. They should have taken the points. And unfortunately, the defense of the Cats just held them out and pushed them back even further. we could be looking at a 3-all scoreline, but unfortunately they didn't take those points. And now Cats in control with a scrum on the 22-metre line.
Yeah, solid hold by the Cats defense. Get forwarded with the scrum in their own half, and hopefully they can run it back down to the Bayside half and get another score in.
Well, that's good. I mean, the Cats, they've been showing some great, I mean, that was a great defensive effort. There must have at least been 12 or 13 phases there they had to defend their line. And not only did they defend the line, but they pushed the Bayside offense back.
Yeah. Hopefully Bayside's going to need a big scrum here if they want to. And it is a big scrum. Wheeling.
But the Cats managed to get a clearing kick now. And it's out on the full. I'm not sure if they took it back into the 22 or it was in the 22, but it looks like it's going to be, that's going to be good. So, here's a chance now. Bayside reeling after not taking that kick. And the points are 3-0 to Cats. As now we have a line out on the halfway. Searle to throw it in. And it's not straight, so looks like it's going to be a Cats scrum here on the halfway line. Disappointing. That's another unforced error for the Bayside team. You've got to get those line-outs straight, and you've got to at least win those line-outs, because now we have Cats in attacking position on the halfway line.
Just under 15 minutes into this first half, it looks like the pregame jitters are still existing for this Bayside squad.
And throw in now, and it's gone over the top, but it's taken in there by Dempsey. And Dempsey now. And taking a big, nice hit up there by Turner. And now they're looking to go wide, Cats. Great run here by Morris. Morris still running, Morris. Hard to bring him down. He's over the ball, but it looks like he's off his feet. Oh, no, he's given the penalty. Holding on, Morris. Well done by the 8 there, which was Beggin. And Beggin just managed to get over that ball, get in a nice, strong position, and win the ball back for his side.
Beggin doing a great job there of getting to the breakdown first to get a call.
Absolutely. They need something to go their way here, Bayside. They're all under pressure.
Yeah, let's see what they can do with this line out.
Well, let's hope it gets straight. That's the first part of this line out. Like I said, unforced errors are costing him at the moment. And to the front, and it's perfect. Bayside now to Morrison. Gives it out to the 12, Card. Card with a great, beautiful ball. Look on the outside of Train, and here comes more.
Kick gets blocked.
Charge down by the 11, which is Hanley. On the Cats side.
Can they get the ball back? No, it's Cats ball.
And I think there's a jersey change there. I think Dranamausi is actually the 11. And I don't think that is more. I think we've moved, so apologies for that. Number 11, Bayside, I believe, is Iliesi Dranamausi.
Referee called offside against Bayside. A little bit of a mess of play there.
And clears. And straight into the VIP section. Let's hope it didn't knock over any of those important beverages. Great day here if you're in the area. Definitely come down. Come and check out the BC Rugby Finals. There's plenty more action to come with, of course, the big one, which is this afternoon at 4:15 p.m. kickoff. So if you're in the area, make sure you come down to the South Surrey and come and check out some beautiful rugby here in the beautiful province of British Columbia. And a great pass there to Bay. Bay gets it out to their 10. And it's hard running there by Stokes. And Stokes brought down at the just over the halfway line. Out now. And a big clearing kick by Costello. And it looks to take it, but he's going to let it go. No, he has taken it back there, Train. And Train gives it out to Dranamausi. Dranamausi now. What's he going to do with a bit of room? Steps inside into a lot of traffic. There's a lot of bodies there.
Yeah, Cats are swarming him.
Great chase by the Cats, and Bayside are now under pressure. If you guys still trying to get back. And it looks like Conrad. And Bayside looking to try and some pick and goes out of their own 10 metres. Like they're only made about a couple of metres. Looking to calling to clear it. And here's Bay underneath the ball for Cats. Cats on the attack. Gives a short ball outside. Bit of room there outside the Cats. And he's brought down. Oh, another high tackle though. It looks that way.
Advantage for the Cats here.
And they're swarming them on the outside there. Bay now gets it. Oh, looks like it's been called a knock on, but he's going to come back for the advantage of a high tackle. Some serious attack there by the Cats there, Josh.
Yeah, Glenn Costello's been really, for the Cats, has been really applying the pressure with his kicking game, and now they're stuck in their end again, looking to score a try here.
And the Cats on the attack. Here we go. They're 3 metres out.
Another advantage for the Cats.
And the big hit up by the Turner. Turner's no way through. Lots of bodies in front. Oh, big drive running.
And
that was Chambers, but it looks like Chambers won't get through.
Ref blew his whistle.
He lost his whistle?
He blew his whistle for something. Timeout.
Well, he's coming back. I think there must be a report from the sideline. Looks like there could be it could be the Cats still with the ball in possession. Could be a penalty their way. Unlucky, though. I felt like Chambers was almost under the post to score. He beat about three defenders there. And let's see what the referee's got to say here. He's called out, I guess, Morrison, the captain. For Bayside, he's having a word to him. Looks like he's motioning that someone was taken out there, quite possibly. And this could be a penalty against Bayside with 5 metres out. And we're still not really sure what's happening here. We haven't signalled anything yet. And it could be it's going to be a tap, going to be a penalty. I think Brett Hayes just fixing his watch. Bayside look eager. So does Morris. Morris, short to Turner, but Turner is hit hard. A bit of a hospital ball there. Bay trying to dig that out. There's hands up by Bayside. Something back there. They don't think the ball got out cleanly. But they've got the ball back now, Bayside. Here we go. Morrison to clear. Does so. About 10 metres out. Wow. Overturned the ball there, Josh.
Brazilian defense by the Bayside forwards there. They looked down and out and looked like the Cats were about to score, but good hold of the breakdown in the defensive lines, and they seem to get the ball out. Hopefully this line-out can work out in their favor and they can get the ball in their hands again.
And Cats now. Oh, had to reach for it there, the Beechinor.
Bayside gets another lucky break.
And Bayside again with let's see what they can do to try and get out of their own half. And they start with a little bit of a hit up, getting it over about 7 metres out now. Bayside all under pressure. Morrison looking to clear again. Does so this time. No, he doesn't. Bay takes it. He needs help. He's helped out there by the 14, which is Sanaki. Costello. Looking to the offload now. Cats on the attack. They got room out here. Chip over the top. Coming through there by the 13, which is McCarthy. And it's taken in goal, which is now a new rule under the World Rugby laws. It's now a goal line dropout. So the ball was taken in, just for those that aren't up to date with the new World Rugby laws. So the ball was kicked into the in-goal area by the Cats and then put down by Bayside, which means they will now do a drop goal. It has to go 5 metres as the drop goals do, and it can be taken from anywhere on that drop goal line. And it looks like they're having another chat about something that's gone on in back play here. Again, Cats just with all the attack here, just really putting pressure on their the Bayside team.
Yeah, Cats backline doing a good job of supporting Costello's kicks, applying pressure and gaining territory, which resulted in this goal line dropout.
Yeah, it was short on the outside. They did have the numbers. The kick option was okay. And looks like there might be a change here. Oh, there might have been a bit of a scene in the back play there between the two wingers. He's called out both wingers and both captains. So, I'm not sure what's going on in the back play here. Still a bit of niggle out there, eh, Josh?
I mean, it's the Div 3 club finals. Both teams are here to give their all and win it.
That's right.
So you can always expect that kind of some niggle in the background, as you would say. I don't know. Is that an Aussie term?
It is an Aussie term for those that are aware. Niggle, it means a little bit of biff, I would say. Cross-sticking would be the Canadian equivalent.
I haven't even heard that when I'm from here.
And as Bayside looks to kick now, so they've got the advantage. It went against them for the kick, but now they have the advantage. They're about 32 metres out, looking for the line out. Throws it up. It's a good throw, and it's straight this time, which is most important. And Bayside now on the attack. And brought down. So the penalty advantage now given to Bayside. As Cats are hands in the air, wondering what was the call. So bringing down that player. Golan was for the Cats, wondering what did he do wrong. He's still asking the question. Play on, Cats. Head back in the game. And Searle now looking to throw it in straight again. Good. Gives it off to the 5, which is Angle. And it's a maul.
Can he do anything with it?
Here we go. Morrison gives on the outside to the 12, which of course is Card. Card having a strong game in the backs. Morrison now to Patterson. And Patterson has taken and he's right over the top. There's a little bit of a drop shoulder there by Dranamasi, but missed by the referee on the blind side. And Train now looking to try and get it out as it's taken hard up by Angle. Some great runs in this set. Morrison. And gives it a bit of space now, Patterson. Searle. And he's brought down, but the 14 not rolling away. That's Tanaki for... Sanaki, sorry, my bad. Hit up. Oh, nice strong tackle by the Cats player there.
Cats defense being resilient yet again.
Angle now. Oh, it was a high bump, but it looks like he's raised the forearm. Oh. Disappointing. It was a hard run by Angle. He comes over to apologise to him. Good running there by Angle, but unfortunately lifting that forearm and managing to catch the Cats defender in the face. And, of course, that's a penalty.
Both Angle and Card have been really strong runners for this Bayside squad, but to no avail, unfortunately, with that forearm to the face, it looked like.
Absolutely. It'd be great to get more space for those players, you know, especially for Card, who was on the outside. He's looking to, Morrison's trying to get more ball to him on the outside with a bit more space. Cats now. Easy catch. Bay. Gives it to Costello. Costello short with a runner. He's straight through. What a run I think it was Morris, sorry. And now it is Golan. Golan with a hit up. Bay trying to get it out. Ball's Morris out. Now looking to get through. Costello calling for it. Short. Kicks it over the top. Running by Sanaki. And it's a mark called by the winger, which I'm going to say would be William Moore. I think he's got a different jersey there too. We'll go with Moore. And takes the mark to quiet it down. But it looks like Hayes going to come back for an offside penalty. And they might be taking posts here. And they are. Great decision by the Cats. They're putting the Bayside team under pressure. But once again, when you're in the area for points, you need to make sure you take them. So Cats looking to take the points to 6 points to nothing with a kick from right in front, exactly 23 metres out. That sun really starting to come out here down here at South Surrey. Starting to really warm up. Here comes Costello. Nice kick. And it's through. And Cats take the lead again with 3 points. 6 points to 0 against Bayside in this third division final.
Costello's been really on point with his kicks today, creating space for his back line. He's 2 for 2 on the penalties. Hopefully, here's looking that Bayside can claw back before the first half ends.
We need something from Bayside now to try and get back into this game. Morris. Clearing kick. Oh, and it's taken by the Bayside player. Well done.
Nice take.
And Bayside on the attack, 22 metres out.
Oh.
Oh, wow. And over the top there by the 8, which is Morris. And it gets that ball back by Cats. And don't forget, after this game, we have our Men's Division 1 League Final, and that'll be the Bayside RFC versus the UBCO Old Boys Ravens. And then don't forget, later on this afternoon, we have the Castaway Wanderers against the UBC Thunderbirds for our Men's Premier League Final, which is going to be a cracker of a game, and then followed by our final match of the day at 4:05, which will be the Castaway Wanderers women against the Vancouver Thunderbirds. And that's the Women's Premier League Final. Lots of action to come here for BC Rugby. So make sure you don't leave your side, and even come down if you're in the area as the crowd's starting to build now for these finals. Cats now. And it's a lovely throw, and it tries to get back by Donahue. And they're seeing whether, oh wow, it's held again by Bayside. And the Cats are blowing up like a second-hand lawnmower, as their hands are in the air, looking around, wondering what's going on.
Bayside finally on the right side of the ref's call here.
Yeah, there's been some great holding of the balls there as they get down and holding on and making sure that they can't get access to it, and unfortunately causing a penalty to go against them. Throw stolen by Cats. And it's gone knocked backwards. Wasn't more, but now brought down into a ruck. And they're pushing through. Wow, what a leg drive there by the Cats forwards. Clean out needs to be good. Pick and goes. Bay calling for it. Costello's calling for it now. He wants it out. Bay to Costello. Another clearing kick by the number 10. As Train and Moore goes back. Moore now looking to clear. Does from inside the 22. And that's a lovely clearing kick by Moore. Slight breeze starting to pick up here from right to left. So Costello, with all the little breeze he has, he seems to get that ball singing as he kicks it out deep into the Bayside half. And here we go. Nice little hit up there by, it looks like another number 9 maybe. And wayward pass as Chambers now looking for run straight. He straightens up. Bay digging for it. Gives it to Golan. Golan with an offload. Gives it out to Turner. And Turner's brought down about 5 metres over the halfway line. And there's another penalty there. As Bay's trying to get that ball. Classic scrummy. Trying to get the quick play the ball as the forwards begins to kick it away. Was it a forward or could have been the 10 there?
Some more niggle, as Josh would say.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're going to go to the posts again, and I don't blame him. He's been pretty sharp shooting down here, Costello, and with that little bit of breeze now, he's going to try and attempt this about 46 metres out. And with that little breeze, I think he might get this. I think he's definitely got the length. What do you think about the direction?
It's always the direction that's one thing for these kickers when they're trying to line up their kicks. Breeze looks like it's working in his favor towards the uprights. So hopefully he can get another 3 points for his cat side going in before this first half ends.
And there's 31 minutes gone. So this is to take them to a 9-point lead just before about 8 minutes before half time. And
oh, just misses.
Just misses. It looked like it had the distance, but it just went right. And we'll have a restart, a 22 dropout by Bayside. Morrison asking his players to get back on side.
Well, he'll look to get it deep here. He does.
And it looks like Chambers will have the ball to start. And a big, solid run by Chambers. And nice pick and go at the back there by another Cats player. Bay gives it to Turner, and Turner gets hit hard by 2 Bayside defenders. Lovely work there by Turner. Bay still looking. 6 points to 0 on Cats with an advantage now. Hard run up there by Morris, and he is driven back. Oh, and he's driven back into the shin of another player who's clutching at it now. And the big 13, McCarthy, is looking up. Clearing kick by Bay. And Mark called, but we're going to go back for the penalty. And that person was driven back into Borch.
Looks like a penalty against Bayside. It is.
It is. Not rolling away is the signal by Brett Hay there. And it looks like they're going to go for another shot here to try and get that 9 points.
This one just looks under 40 feet, 40 meters from here.
It's definitely closer than the last one. So he just had the legs last one, but didn't have the direction. Hopefully if he kicks the same, he'll have the legs this time, and then hopefully he can get the direction. So a lot of questions to be answered there for Bayside. Few unforced errors. Cats look on the attack that they're getting the post-contact meters, and they're really making a move for it. As Costello now lines up the kick. And pushed it wide again. He shot it to the right, and now he shot it to the left. So now he has to straighten that up, and he'll hopefully get that one. As the score still reads 6 points to 0. Cats over the Bayside 3rd Division men's final. And nice drop goal, drop kick out. And that's by Eddie Beechenor, and I think and he takes a nice hit up there. Cats now on the attack. Bay looking for it in the back there. Bay gives it to Golan. And Golan, another hit up by, great run there by the 6. Stokes.
Nope.
Bay gives it short to Borch. And Borch is brought down just at the 22. Bay now. Gives it out to Costello. Costello looks on the outside to McCarthy. And it's tapped down but picked up by the 15, which is Bo.
Knock on by Cats.
And it looks like it's going to be a knock on by Cats. It's correct. And we're going to have a scrum here. Wow, it looked like a bit of space there, but Dranamasi had his hand just there to stop that pass. And they couldn't get it to the outside winger. And we held it on. So great job there by Dranamasi on the wing as the Cats now. Bayside have been very, very effective in their scrums. Can they shove this one and get this back going? And get it out now. Morrison and Dranamasi through the middle there. Love that little cross play. almost opened up for him too. Wide to Morrison. Taken here by the 19, which is Harvey. And Harvey is brought down. Train looking both sides. Where is he going to get the ball to? Finally gets it out to Morrison. Left. And it is brought down. Here comes Angle now with some strong runs. And he is taken in a nice tackle by Borch. Train gives it to Howes. Howes tackled. They're still going backwards now, Bayside, but they've got to get a move on now. Morrison. Kempton as a decoy. Picked and tackled by McCarthy and brought down. Strong tackle by Chambers.
Cats player has to roll away.
Wow. Lots of back chat starting to happen. Got to be careful here, the Cats. There could be a 10-minute call, a 10-meter call here for talking back to the official. And Morrison now looking to clear it. And a lovely kick. It gets them a little bit out of trouble now as they've moved in to about 40 metres out of their own half. Just 39 metres out of their own half. Searle now looking to hopefully get a straight line out. Line out's been good since those first early jitters. Oh, it looks like it knocked on by Cats, but not picked up by... Oh, it's been given clear as Golan now. Nice strong tackle by Angle.
Angle's been a powerhouse for this Bayside squad.
Absolutely. Costello. Short. And there was a decoy runner that got in the way, but it wasn't... that's Chambers. Gives it on to McCarthy. McCarthy looking to make a steal. He's over the top of the ball, Bayside player. McCarthy yes. And he gets the penalty. Great job by that number 8 for the Bayside team, which is, of course, is Began. And Began got himself over that ball and managed to get the ball back for his team.
Yeah, the support on McCarthy's run there for the Cats was just a little slow, so good steal.
I have to agree that you've got your centres for the Cats with a lot of space, but they're not sort of working with their outside men to create more space for them. They sort of just dummy and go themselves, looking to try and take that, try and get the try themselves. Searle now, looking to get it started for Bayside. And it's knocked back by Cats, and Cats with the ball now on the halfway line. Golan. And Golan's tackled. And Costello clears the nice big clear kick. And it looks like it's going in goal. And dead. So it's going to be taken all the way back from that original kick. And looks like the bagpipes have started on the sideline here. Lots of atmosphere down for the BC Rugby Senior Men's and Women's Finals.
Forecast called for rain, but we got beautiful sunshine here in South Surrey.
Yeah. Lovely refreshments. We've got tacos over and mini donuts. They look delicious. And, of course, don't forget the Rugby shop is down here selling merchandise for BC Rugby as well. So come on down if you're in the area and check out this wonderful day for rugby. As Morrison now gets it on. Nice little set move. Short. Oh, and he's taken high, but... and driven up in the air.
Advantage to Bayside.
Train. Morrison now. Gives it to Angle with a strong run. Bumps off the first defender, which was Borch. Train to Morrison. Morrison's been everywhere. Searle. Dummies on the outside. Takes it in, though, Searle. Advantage still to Bayside. Train looking for options. No runners. Morrison now. Gives it to the 7, which is Johnston. And it looks like there's going to be no advantage, so we're going to take it back for a penalty. And it looks like time's up, so we're now on the referee's watch. Again, Cats leading 6 points to nothing. And it was a high tackle here. And Morrison with a clearing kick. And it looks like they're going to take a line out about 25 metres out from the Cats line. Can the Bayside team get a score here before halftime?
Past 2 lineouts for a Bayside squad has been successful. Hopefully they can clean it up here and get a clean ball in.
It looks like they're setting up a play. Morrison's been everywhere in the back line. Hopefully he can get it out to Card and Patterson, these 2 centres, as Angle brings it down into a maul.
No momentum forward, though. Oh, now they're moving their feet.
He's called once, and it's gone at the back by Searle. No support, though, but they've come quickly. Cats now looking to defend, keep their lead as they go into halftime. Pick and go by the Bayside team. Morrison now looking for options, but it looks like they're going to pick and go again, are they? Train, no, out to Morrison. Morrison looks for Patterson, and Patterson takes takes a huge hit up as the Train to Angle. Angle, what's he going to do? He's going to take it straight up the middle. Nothing but taking those big bumping runs by Angle. Train now. Howes gives it on the outside to number 6, which is Conrad, or was it? Yeah, Conrad. Bayside now trying to put some pressure on. The home team willing them on. Short to Dranamasi. Dranamasi now. He's through. Is he? Grabbed by the jersey. Train. Not expecting it. And it's been taken in. No scrum half, but Angle's making the calls at the back. Looks like it's going to be another pick and go. And Angle goes straight up. Making a move now, Bayside. What can they do here just before the half time? We are now in injury time with the referee. Gives it another pick and go by Bayside. Morrison. Short runner onto Card. Card looking for the option to Searle. Searle in the back line again.
Support with him?
Luckily, there was 2 over the ball there, but great support by Bayside. Angle. Barnstorming run by Angle. Just goes straight up the middle. Train. Gives it to Morrison. Morrison now looking, sees a bit of space, but he's on his own. Can they get the ball back? They do. Bayside. About 15 metres out now. Searle. Taken around the shoulders, and yes, the advantage has come. They might get the point still, just before halftime. Morrison. Kicks. Oh, and not playing the advantage is an offside, and it looks like they're going to get a penalty just on halftime for Bayside, which hopefully they can bring the scores a little bit closer. But it was some great attacking by Bayside.
Yeah, looking to get back into this game and even out the scoreline with a try, but unfortunately not working in their favor. Oh. Looks like they might opt to go for the points here. Let's see what Morrison's feeling.
Well, I think Brett Hay just explained to him that if he kicks it out, it's going to be half-time.
Oh, okay.
And he has. So they're going to call for the scrum instead. So we are on injury time at the moment. And they've called for the scrum, which is a great option, actually, by Morrison. The scrum's been very, very effective throughout this game.
Yeah, Bayside's had some very powerful runs by both Card and Angle. And hopefully some other of their players can step up and get some runs in with the ball.
And the scrum dominating again by Bayside. Morrison now to Card. Card looking the inside short. Gives it to the runner. And he is held up, but can they bring him to ground? He's lifted in that maul. They're not going to release him.
Bayside's got to get some bodies in there to drive him forward, and looks like he's held up.
The excellent defense there by Cats, and that's half-time by the game of third division. Half-time there, the Cats leading the Bayside RFC 6-0 down at South Surrey Athletic for BC Rugby Seniors Finals. All right, and welcome back to the second half now of the BC Rugby's third division men's final. Of course, we've got the Kitsilano Cats up against the Bayside Sharks here at South Surrey. And my name is Joshua Knight, and I'm joined by my fellow commentator.
I am also Joshua. I am Joshua Cancino.
And we're here to take you through to the second half of this game. So far, the Cats leading 6 points to nil as we get set to kick off into this second half. And it's gone long there restarted by, look like it's Costello restarted us. And they did, and then the Cats regain that ball. Bay gives it to Turner, and Turner takes a nice strong hit up straight up the guts. Costello, long to Morris and out to Sanaki. And Sanaki looking for a bit of space out there, but does not get it. It looks very quick, Sanaki, out there. I'd like to see him with a bit more space. And taken hard by Borch. And again by Turner. And Turner making a nice hit up. Bay goes the blind side. And just a drop ball there by the Cats. But great start to start the game, the second half.
Yeah, unfortunate for Bayside to not receive that kickoff. For lack of a better word, they need to call back into this half to hopefully get back into this game. Very close still, 6-0.
Absolutely. And, it's great to get that kickoff and then the restart or regather. And for those that would like to know, on the other side of the field, if you can see in our broadcast, we have the women's game on. I believe that's between Vancouver Rowers and Langley RFC. And we'll try to keep you up to date when we get scores updates for that game also. But back to the game here at hand, which is on the field one, which is in Dranamasi now with a bit of space. Looks the shape. He gives on the outside.
Oh.
And it's kicked out in the full by number 15, Tyler Train.
Kicked a little too far. Looks like we have 2 number 9s on the field for Bayside.
We probably do.
Yeah.
But I believe the fullback is Tyler Train and the scrum half is Jesse Train. So there's 2 trains. Better keep an eye on that as well. But I believe the 9 for the wing is William Moore. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Always the case with our wingers. We run out of jerseys that fit sometimes and need to switch it up. And here we go with the Cats throw in. And it's a short one to Turner. And Searle under the legs trying to lift the big guy up.
Slow tackle by Searle there.
Yeah. And it looks like Bayside have got the ball back. And they have. And hit up by the Conrad. Conrad getting taken by his opposite number, Stokes. And it looks like it's a knock on. And we're going to have a scrum here, just over the halfway line, about 5 minutes, so actually a bit more than over the halfway, about 40 metres out from the Bayside line. And the number 9, which is Jesse Train, to feed. Ball's out. Morrison. Nice straight ball to the to Patterson, and Dranamasi now with a bit of space, and he's going to call it forward. He is going to call it forward. Wow! I tell you what, it would have been nice to see Dranamasi out there with a bit of space.
Dranamasi has some pace to him, looking to get some space there. Unfortunately, the pass was forward.
Yeah, he looked dangerous coming down this left side when he gave the ball, and then the interesting option by Tyler Train to kick it out in the full. But it's going to be good to see how much space they can get him later on in this match. Something not right with the scrum there as Brett Hayes going to move around the other side to check that bind on those props. But Bayside's been pretty good with their scrums and pretty dominant so far. So we're going to have to work to see how they go here. Strong drive by Bayside again. The ball isn't even in yet, and yeah, it's a short arm free kick against the Bayside to the Cats. And it's strong running there by the 6-4, which is Stokes for Cats. And the ball dribbles out the back. Taken up by Borch. Screaming for it, Turner. Turner takes it up, but another strong run by Cats as they lead on. Could be dangerous for Bayside. Bay.
Bayside can hold.
Costello. Now gives it to the 13, McCarthy. McCarthy brought down with a strong tackle by Bayside. Bay. Goes the opposite direction. Gives it to Turner. Turner now. Takes a big hit up. And strong cover there by Sanaki off the wing. Bay looking to dig it out like a demented mole. And Bay looking for the... it looks like another penalty for Cats. They are 10 metres out from the Bayside line. This could be dangerous for the Bayside.
Yeah, this game's still looking for its first try.
It is true. It is absolutely. We still haven't had no tries in the first half, but it looks like they're going to take a short tap here, the Cats. Taking it up hard by, it looks Turner. And they're strong. They're about 3 metres out now. Bay, strong running by the 7, which is Donahue. Donahue trying to push Bay. Another strong one by Patterson. Chambers, sorry.
Can Bayside hold up?
Chambers looking for the try. And looks like Brett Hayes going to go to the touch judge to check it out, the assistant official. He's going to check it. What's he see? It's a try to Cats.
Try down.
And the Cats are over with their first 5-pointer. I believe it was number 7, James Donahue, with a beautiful run-up. Bay looking for numbers, and they were just charging onto that ball. Short arm off that last ruck, which is about 2 metres out. And James Donahue straight over the line there for their first try of the match. And Cats to extend their lead to 11 points to 0 with a kick to come.
Yeah, very strong pace as a play there for the Cats forwards, running with lots of pace to drive that over for the 5 points.
It was... definitely some really good attack. It's really good when you, as a scrum half, if you're standing there, you got a lot of runners, you know, your options are open for some strong running, and there was some strong running from the Cats forwards.
Now can Costello get the extra 2?
Not as far out as some of those earlier penalties, but to the left of the posts, and swings it back in. But no. So the score remains Cats 11, Bayside Sharks 0. And they're really, I mean, there was a couple of opportunities there where Bayside could have taken 3 points. They could have been up with their penalties, but chose to go for the try. And Cats have held that defensive effort by Bayside. So I bet you they're reeling those opportunities now.
Yeah, Cats really resilient on the defensive end. Here's to looking still very early in the second half. Hopefully Bayside can bounce back and get something going here and generating on offense.
And we're going to see some initiative here by Bayside, but I think they're waiting for their player back there. I'm not sure who that player is that's down at the moment.
Receiving some medical attention in their own end.
No, I was going to say it could be Dranamasi, but Dranamasi's up in the line. So as we wait for play to restart, just a reminder, if you're in the area, come on down. Some beautiful refreshments as the crowd begins to build for these next few games. Some cracking rugby to be played. Don't forget to visit our BC Rugby sponsors the Rugby Shop, and check out and get all your BC Rugby merchandise from the Rugby Shop. And as they look like they're slightly walking that player, and they've just made an adjustment, a substitution. And here we go for the restart for Bayside. And
Nice
it's a lovely kick.
High kick by Morrison.
And taken beautifully by the number 19, which is Matthew Harvey. Moore. And he's taken in a nice tackle and look to take him over the sideline. And they do that.
Ew.
Wow, strong defensive effort by the Cats. And is that our substitution player that just got hit?
Uh-oh. Is he?
Number 20, which is Nolan Dunning. I think literally just came on the field. And that first contact, they're injured. And it was a strong defensive effort by the Cats there. They looked very... They got great stuff by Harvey to regain that ball after the kickoff. And then just unfortunate that it was a wayward pass and then picked up and tackled and taken close to the sideline. As Cats now look to make another substitution. Off is number 3, Liam Dempsey, and replaced by... When I see that number, I will let you know, viewers back wherever you're watching around the world. A big hello from British Columbia, Canada, here at Surrey. Big shout out to everywhere, wherever you are watching around the world. As a rugby lover, a rugby connoisseur, we want to thank you for joining us here on the BC Rugby live stream as we stream to our fans all around the world. And looks like Nolan Dunning, after a short stint, he just come on the field. It looks like he's going to go straight off. Unfortunately, looks he might have copped something to the mouth or to the head there, and they're going to make another substitution.
That's something that you don't like to see.
No, and it's disappointing because he literally just came on the field.
Yeah. Cats line out here.
And taken lovely by the Cats. Bay to Costello. And picked up and taken. Give him the outside Sanaki now with a bit of space. Let's see what he can do with the wheels. And it's given out to the 15. He's away.
Run. Oh, taken out.
Oh, Dranamasi with a beautiful tackle there. Takes him out. And that was Bo. Sanaki on the outside to Bo. And Bo gets taken over the sideline by Dranamasi. And then Davin Killy is the substitution there for Cats that's come on for Liam Dempsey. And a bit of a sloppy throw in again there. And it looks like it's going to be Bayside now to get the loose head and feed of the scrum. Or is it? No, it's going to be against the Cats. So Cats to feed this scrum. They're going to be attacking about 35 metres out from their own line. Leading, of course, 11 points to 0 in this third division final.
Bayside with the steal. Bayside looking to scrum. Steals the scrum.
Wow. Over the feed. They've taken the ball and then taken it out by Train. Lifting tackle, but nothing called by Brett Hay. Harvey to Angle. Angle now with a strong run. Tackle there by Stokes. Kempton. And it takes it up. Kempton, the Warhorse. Outside to Morrison. Morrison wide and gives it to the 13, which is to Patterson. Outside to Moore. Moore inside. Bumps off Sanaki. And Bayside now with the ball. Still trying to get at it there, Cats. Short to the 12, which is Card. And Card makes a move. Morrison yelling for it. Short. Gives it to Harvey. Harvey outside past Searle. Gives it to the 13, which is Patterson. Train now. Morrison desperately calling for it. They go to the blind side to Angle. And Angle's brought down. Train now. Gives it to Morrison. Morrison to Searle. Searle steps around the first and is taken. Train to Morrison. Out to Howes. Howes short. Round the back pass there.
Nice pass. You don't see that often in Division 3.
You don't see that in Division 3 at all. Card there with a round the back pass.
Bayside retains it.
They've still got the ball. This is probably their 8th or 9th phase, but still haven't done much with it, making ground as Began takes the ball up. Howes over the top.
Bayside's going to need a score here if they want to get back into this one. They have been very resilient on defense.
They absolutely do. Morrison takes it to ground. Train looking for options now. Howe. Oh, bumps up. What a strong tackle, but it looks like there's going to be an offside call or kicking the ball away. Oh, haven't heard that call for a bit. And Morrison, I mean, you would take the option to kick it down the field, wouldn't you? You need the ground. You need to get it in close.
Yeah, just outside of 22, you think you'd go for this kick here, maybe get into their 5, into the Cats' 5, and get them all going.
Is he pointing at the post? What's he pointing at?
Or does he want to tap and go here?
Yeah, this is the best option, I believe. As he clears it now, it looks like they're going to take their line out about 7 metres out from the line. Here's Bayside's opportunity. The crowd starting to build with Bayside. They need this try. They have to score. They have to be the next to score if they want to keep their premiership dreams alive. It looks like there's a sub coming on. And there was a change of jersey, which is a commentator's curse. Because now I'm going to have to work out who this is. It looks like this could be Sam Rawalui. And Harvey gets that ball back. Gives it to Began to take it in. And Angle now takes a nice hit up. He needs help, though. He needs support. Train to Morrison. Morrison now gives it wide to Card. Card is taken.
An advantage to Bayside, looks like.
Well, they're trying to, I don't know what that kick was. It goes backwards now. And Moore trying to get it back, but it's going to be back for the advantage play. Bayside really need to put something on here to get a try to get back into this game. And the new player, Sam Rawalui, looks the goods. Maybe they could get him some ball, and he might be able to.
Morrison opting for the easy 3 here versus working the ball up.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if you got the points on, you're going to take them up. That'll take the lead to 8 points, which is just over a converted try. So, interesting option by Morrison to give it to Moore to hopefully take this kick. And we are 17 and a half minutes into the second half here. So there's plenty of time. As you can see, John Bay doing the old school, looking at the posts, praying that the ball bounces off and into his arms for the Cats. Haven't seen that in a long time, and it looks fantastic, I'll tell you that. And more. And it's clear and it's good. Bayside now coming back with their first points of the match. Cats 11, Bayside Sharks 3. And unfortunate for John Bay there for the Cats, the ball didn't bounce off the post and into his arms as he was praying to the rugby gods there, hoping it did. Here we go. Back into it now, Bayside. The Sharks making a move. And Costello checking the wind. The wind sort of died down a bit now with that sun coming out. So there's not much breeze against Costello, but we will still see.
Yeah, the breeze being very inconsistent here for the kickers.
Oh, and it's taken back by Cats by Sanaki. Cats on the attack now. Turner takes it straight up the guts into the middle there.
Run.
Great run by Turner. Gives it to the 6, Stokes. And Stokes gives it off to his counterpart, Donahue, the try scorer. And it's been stolen by Bayside.
Good steal.
Short now. Gives them the outside. They've got to get it out wide here, Bayside. They got numbers if they can get it. And it's taken by Rawalui. Needs a bit of space out there. As Dranamasi takes it. Oh, and a short ball to Howes. Not called forward. It looks like it was flat. Kempton with a nice hit up.
Again, resilient defense by these Cats, though.
Absolutely. Searle, and it looks like it's going to be a taken back for a no advantage. And it could be a high tackle there. And Morrison looks like he's going to try and clear it to the other side. He's going the long way.
I think his near side would be a better choice, personally, but I'm not a kicker.
Well, it's okay anyway. He's definitely got the legs on that one. And good distance there for Bayside. Again, we're at another point where Bayside on the attack.
Yeah, just over halfway the second half. Let's see if Bayside can generate some offense going with this next line out.
What can Bayside do? They need to be the next try scorers here to try and get back into this game. 8 points down. 11 points to 3 by Cats as he brings it in for a maul. Searle at the back screaming for it.
Bayside needs to drive their legs if they want to get some. Oh,
Searle off the back, looking for options. Still going Searle, brought down finally. Good coverage, good help there by Bayside. Morrison gives it out to, he bumps up there. That was the Patterson. The ball's out. Short, touched by the Cats, Sanaki, the winger.
Oh,
my bad. That's Hanley, I'm sorry. The number 11's Hanley for Cats. Penalty advantage given. Looks that way. Angle. Still going Angle on his feet. Great play by Angle today.
Been a great runner for Bayside today.
Absolutely. Rawalui now. What can he do? Takes a strong hit up. And Morrison with not much options. And they're holding him up there, the Cats. Finally brought down. I'm going to bring it all the way back here for a penalty, I believe. Offside there for Cats. Just too eager in their defense, and it looks like he's going to go for another shot. Pointed to the posts. And Bayside now looking to try and bring this lead down by the Cats to 5 points.
Yeah, some very powerful runs those last few phases of play. Hopefully they can get this kick through, and when they get the ball back in hand, they can continue to do so and get some strong runs in there.
It was great to see that Rawalui got the hands on the ball, and that was exciting stuff. Looking forward to seeing if he gets a bit more space later on in this match. Moore looking to line up this kick. Again, Johnny Bay looking at that post with serious determination. Praying to the rugby gods that it bounces off into his arms. Moore lines up the kick and swings it left, unfortunately, this time. And it's going to be a 22 dropout by the Cats. So disappointing there. They didn't get the 3 points, and hopefully now they can try and put something on to try and claw their way back into this game. And it's a long kick by Costello. And given it at the back there by the 18, which is Fink. And Fink now gives it to Harvey, and Harvey's brought down. And they're looking for runners now, Bayside. And they go the short side to Angle, and Angle bops off the first guy. He's just making monster meters, Angle. Really, really good running by the forward. Outside to Patter's card, and screaming for it was Rawalui, and wasn't given the... as he jumps around the outside, the Cats could have been a penalty there. Morrison go through, gives it the outside. Searle picks it up. All Blacks pass through the legs of the back there to Tyler Train, and it's picked up by the Cats by Hanley, and Hanley's got the ball back. And Cats now in possession. Gives it to the 5, which is Beechinor. Costello with a massive clearing kick now. And Train is back there. Looks to pass. Doesn't. Costello covers. Harvey gives it now to Jesse Train as he goes through the middle, and he's brought down. Conrad over the top.
Let's see if Bayside can clean this up here.
And he scrapes through the middle, and that's all clear there by the 8, which is Began. Wide now. Gives him the outside. Short there, Morrison straight through. Morrison's free. He's looking. He's on the edge. Running Massey, and he's outside. He skips and dummies.
This is support.
He's over the top now, picked up. And it's given to Card. Card makes a move up the middle. Gives him the outside to Angle. To Dranamasi. Dranamasi now.
Is he through?
He's brought down just.
Back to Angle.
Angle now. Bayside still in the attack.
This is the space that Bayside was looking for.
To Card. And he's taken in. Bayside 10 metres out from the own line. Morrison to Moore. Moore out to Began. Began looks to pass on the inside. Doesn't get it through.
Bayside slowing it down.
Rawalui now.
Big run by
Still,
Rawalui.
what a beautiful run by Rawalui.
Support with him. There it is.
Bayside still in attack. 5 metres out now. Gives it to Conrad. Conrad looking for the short ball to Harvey. They are 1 metre out now, Bayside. Looking to score. The Sharks on the attack. Began. Beautiful tackle there by Chambers for the Cats. Looking both left and right. Gives it to Howes. Howes. Ball's gone backwards and no knock on cord.
Nice, strong phase.
Train looking both ways. Morrison gives it out to Kempton. Kempton onto Angle. Angle to Dranamasi. Dranamasi with space. Can he get there? Can he get there? He does! Oh my God, what a try by Dranamasi on the outside. Give it a bit of space and Bayside score. Well done. What a try there by Bayside. There was a lot of numbers on the outside. Couple of big phases early in the middle, pulled those Cats defenders in, which gave the outside a lot of room to breathe. And then it was just passing by there. Morrison spotting the space, giving it to Kempton onto Angle, and then Angle hitting Dranamasi with space. And like we said earlier in the broadcast, Dranamasi with space is dangerous for Bayside.
Great phases of play by Bayside inside the Cats 22. Looking to keep the momentum going on their side with just under 15 minutes left in the second half. Hopefully they can punch this kickover to make it a 1-point game. We got a barn burner here, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're back into this game now. 3 points separate these two sides. And it looks like we've got a substitution for Cats. Bay is off. Only one Cat chasing the kick, and it is just wide. So the score remains Cats 11, Bayside 8. We have a game on our hands, Josh, with about 12 minutes to go. I find that Bayside are just starting to pick up their action there of the attack and starting to make a real move.
Yeah, it seems like their finals jitters finally shook off at the start of the second half. Less unforced errors. More sharpness on the ball, more strong runs, more pace. Let's see what they can still do with the rest of the second half. Let's see what Cats can do as well.
And here we go, Cats Costello with the restart. And it's gone to 10. And Harvey just safe as houses.
Great take.
When he's there, he's there. Up in there, taking that ball and getting secure for Bayside. As Angle now met hard by Golan.
Angle's been everywhere this game for Bayside.
Absolutely. Morrison now looking to give it on the outside to Card. Gives it on to Rawalui, and I think Rawalui might have knocked it on, and he has. Unfortunate there for Bayside. I don't think it was supposed to go that way, and I don't think it was supposed to be kept the pass going, but eventually did, and we got a knock on, which will give us a scrum down and loose head and feed to the Cats. Again, Cats 11 points, Bayside 8, nothing in it with about 10 minutes to go. What can we see for these last exciting 10 minutes? There's a strong scrum. It is stolen. Yes, it is. Bayside now with the ball. as Began picks up from the back. And it's a clear, but Drunamasi on the chase.
Drunamasi's got the wheels.
Oh, does he keep it in? No, it's been given out. Wow, what a chase. Beautiful vision there. I think that was Morrison with the kick. Beautiful vision. Just saw that the fullbacks were slightly out of position. Put a long, strong kick, and Drunamasi with his wheels just came on the outside to make that, to force the error. And it's a short line out, but it's going to be called back.
Yeah, this Bayside squad is raring to go and looking good.
Yeah, it's looking like they're going to have a great attack here. Bayside. Morrison gives it out to Rawalui. Rawalui dummies and goes himself. And he's brought down by Stokes. And looking to get the ball back, and they do.
Looking to go to angles again.
Oh, short to Train, and Train has taken a nice. Not rolling away
Cats
again.
Roll away, and it's called against them.
Yep.
Advantage to Bayside.
Oh, short
Morrison
ball.
goes himself.
What a clean out.
Is it still advantage? It looks like it. Angle again with another run. And that row.
Oh, what a run by Sam Rawalui. And he's still going. They're trying to hold him up, but he's down. His knees are on the ground. He's got to roll away.
Cat's got to roll away again.
They're slowing down this ruck there on Bayside. Bit of confusion there. Harvey now. Harvey taken by both defenders, and he's brought to the ground. Kempton over the top. Morrison. Drunamasi. And Drunamasi's brought down about 10 metres out from the Cats line.
This is a much different looking Bayside squad this half versus first.
Oh my God, Harvey's through! He's through!
For the try!
Wow! He didn't look like he was going anywhere. And then just the Cats players dropped off him with a tackle, and he just went straight through Harvey, and it's well deserved. He's played well. He's regained the ball for Bayside. A lot of their kickoffs, he's been there getting that ball, securing it for their side, and then he well-deserved try. Unbelievable work there by Bayside. And you're 100% correct, Josh. This is a different-looking team in attack than we had in that first half.
Yeah, Bayside running with the ball. Looks like they have something to play for, and they do. It's the Div 3 final championships for them that they want.
Absolutely, and at their home field as well. Mm-hmm. You have a lot of their supporters on the sideline cheering them on as they take the lead for the first time in this game. Bayside 13, Cats 11 with a kick to come. And it's kicked it 2 more. So there we go. We're up to Bayside 15, Cats 11. And with about 7 minutes left in this half. And Bayside fans are going absolutely ballistic down here as they're getting excited to hopefully cheer their men's third division Bayside Sharks for their victory in the 21-22 premiership here for BC Rugby. And it's knocked forward by Hanley, but I'm not sure if he's going to call it. Bayside, Cats have it. No call there by the referee. And now Cats looking to strike back. Can they do something here to try and regain this lead? And it's taken up by the 12, which is Chambers. Chipped ahead, and Moore takes it.
Calls for a mark.
Does he get his mark? Is he in the 22? Oh, he is. And there's a bit of confusion there. He's calling. He said he took the mark before he went out. But it looks like it's going to be Cats. And they've taken a nice quick line out. Costello gives it to the 8, which is Morris. And Morris is taken down. Turner, who's been everywhere today for their forwards for the Cats. Gives it out wide to the 13, which is McCarthy. And McCarthy is tackled by Dranamasi. What can Cats do here on the attack, Cats? And given to the 22 replacement, Killy.
Looking strong on the ball, looking to answer back here against Bayside's tries.
And there's been nothing but Cats attack so far. Here we go. They've got numbers wide if they take it. 12.
Big run, he's close.
Chambers gives it outside to Costello. Costello still running.
Costello himself.
Oh, he's going through the middle. And he's over. It's a try. Costello. And Costello scores for the Kitsilano Cats. Wow. That defense just opened up. They had numbers on the right the whole time. And then all of a sudden, those numbers came out late, but Costello took it himself. He dummied on the outside. He went through the middle, and then Bayside tired defenders on the inside were just dropping off left, right, and centre. And unfortunately for Bayside, their lead is now gone, with Cats taking back the lead. 16 points to 15 with a kick to come.
Yeah, just under 5 minutes here left in this game. Tired legs looking out there for the Bayside defenders. Can't keep up with them, quite unfortunately, and Costello go over with a try for the Cats. Now let's see what they can do to bounce back.
And it was well-deserved for Costello with his kicking game today. Has been immaculate. He's been kicking it wonderfully. Now to see if he can kick his side to a 3-point lead. Lining up the kick now. Ooh, swinging back around and no, it just goes wide. Unfortunate. So it's the score is 1 point in it. Cats 16, Bayside Sharks 15, and there is 3 minutes or just over 3 minutes left in this game to go.
Home crowd going wild for this home side here.
They're egging them on. They're trying to get them through. Can they get Bayside men's thirds into known as premiers for 2021-2022 as it's taken by number 4, Golan. Bayside, the Turner, which just keeps on carrying all day.
Big boy Turner.
Wide, it goes wide, and it's a hoof down the field there and goes out just before halfway. Here is Bayside's opportunity now. They have the line-out feed just in front of the halfway line. What can they do?
Oh. Some pushing and shoving going on in the field.
A lot of passion in this game. I really feel that Morrison needs to make a statement here with Rawalui out there in the centres. He's got to get him early ball and he's got to get him a bit of space. And hopefully he can team up with Dranamasi and then they can score in this corner.
Ooh, Cats win it back.
Cats with the win it. Ho-ho! And it's taken back by the Cats. They're going to have to get the ball first, Bayside. 1 point lead by the Cats.
Cats may look to slow it down here to hold on, or will they keep driving forward? See what they do.
Morris with a hit up. Gives it to Costello, and Costello looks to clear, and he does. Train now with a bit of time. Looks to go, passes to Moore. Moore steps back inside. He's got a bit of space, Moore. He does. Dazzles in the middle. Bayside now, just in front of, just before their halfway line.
Just under 2 minutes left.
Morrison. Oh, and then I tell you what, the number 8 for Cats only had eyes on Rawalui.
Advantage to Bayside, though.
You would say they'd have to kick this down the field. They've only got a minute and a half to try and score something here.
Yeah. All I gotta say is no matter which direction this game goes, it's been a good first game here on Field 2 here at South Surrey.
It's been a great day for rugby. 1 point final in between the two teams.
Two very strong sides going at it.
Bayside now. You'd see it's their last opportunity with 1 minute to go. What can they do here? 1 point in it.
Oh, and they lose
they lose the ball. It's gone back to the Cats. Can they strip it back? It's a maul, though. No, it's gone down to the ground for a ruck. Angle coming out of the line to try and make that tackle. Well done. No one. Oh, he's kicked it off the ground there. Uh-oh, here's Dranamasi now with a bit of space. Oh, he's knocked it on.
Unfortunate.
And the scrum then, you'd think this would be one of the last plays.
Bayside scrum has been powerful, has been very strong all game. Can they get a last-minute steal here to get the ball back?
Great point, Bayside. Can they push this scrum and try and get the ball back? You would say we're almost on to injury time now, and it looks like we are. So this might be the last play of the match. Bayside, 1 point down. What can they do here to try and appease their home fans, their home club, their brand new home clubhouse? 1 point in it for Bayside Sharks as we stop for an injury time. You would say hopefully they can push this scrum, if that, and then get it out to Rawalui and Dranamasi to try and do something. And if not, it's only 1 point, so maybe even option for a drop goal. What do you think, Josh?
Like back in the 2003 Rugby World Cup final, Johnny Wilkinson for England.
That's a sore point to bring up there, mate. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Did I touch a nerve there, Josh? My bad.
It was a solemn day for Australian rugby, I can tell you that. All you English fans that are watching this broadcast, of course.
I'd like to apologize. I'm Canadian, so I'm...
So you're neutral on that.
I'm kind of neutral on it.
It was a good piece of rugby. Let's go with that. But it did break a lot of Australian hearts, and it also put a bit of a massive smile on a lot of English fans as well. So.
Yeah, back to your point, drop goal could be an option. If Cats' discipline doesn't hold up, they could go for a penalty kick as well. But they're gonna this Bayside squad's gonna have to dig deep here if they want a chance at taking the lead back in this game.
Absolutely, they're gonna have to put on a big shove here in the scrum. They're gonna have to work hard to get that ball back. If they can do that, then they might do something. But let's see. Cats now with the feed. What can they do? Bayside. Ball's in. Looking for the shove. There is no shove. Gives it now to Costello. Costello short to the... Oh, he's come out of the line with a shot. Beautiful tackle by the number 12 there, Card, on his fellow number, Chambers. Short. Gives it to Bo. Bo now looking to... Gives a clear ring kick.
Oh.
Picked up. Would have been a knock on there by Cats, I think.
A little bit of a mess.
It is, and it could be time. No, Brett Hayes hasn't called time yet. It looks like he's going to let the scrum go. So, last opportunity with Bayside. This is it. They've got the scrum. They've got the feed. They need the points. 16 points to 15. Cats, if they can get this ball back, it looks like it will be theirs. Bayside need the ball, and they need to do something with it. You would have to say, you'd have to get it out there to Rawalui or to Dranamasi to put something on. Angle now, being told to make a move off. As they make a late substitution with Bayside. Angle, one of the greatest runners they've had all day, is coming off.
Looks like he's got a limp going.
Well deserved. He had a great game all game for Bayside. Here we go. The last opportunity for Bayside. Can they snatch this win from the Cats' grasp? Set now. Feeds it. Take it as a penalty, absolutely. Here we go. Penalty now to Bayside. What can they do?
Do they have time for a kick?
I don't think he has time to kick it out.
Tap and go looks like he's going to have to.
Is he going to? He might have time to kick it out. Looks like he will. A lot of injury time coming up here. That must have been a big slowdown from that injury we had earlier on. And here we go. Bayside's opportunity. 1 point in it. What can they do? First, they need a clean line out. And it's not bad. Pulled down by Harvey. Morrison. They've come up to meet him, the Cats. He's been swarmed, absolutely. Here they go. They've got to see what options they've got.
Can Bayside break through this Cats defense? That's
Kempton.
the question.
Big hit up by Kempton. Looking for forwards now, looking for runners. Taken by the substitute, number 16, which is Littlewood. Oh, it's cleared out by Cats, and they've got Rigo at the ball.
And then that's stolen. Great counter ruck by the Cats forwards. Oh, it'll slip.
Surely it's time. Surely they know. Surely they know to kick it out to win. Given to the 8. Morris. Given then to Borch. Borch now. Cats in possession. To Golan.
Time must be close, surely.
I don't think they know. Killy with a barnstorming run straight to the middle. They can't bring him down. Cats in control.
Out left, they have an overlap.
They've got a lot of space out there.
Back inside.
It's thrown. It's gone. He's out there. He could be scoring the corner. He has. He has scored in the corner. Wow. Cats now have scored what seems to be the final try of this match. It didn't even seem possible out there. It looked like he ran back inside and then must have flicked down the outside, of course, to one of the centres, either Chambers or McCarthy out there. And it looks like they've just stolen with a final try in front of the Bayside home fans.
Yeah, commiserations to this Bayside squad. Looking to come back in the second half here. They look like a totally different squad coming in, hopefully to grab the win here, but it looks like this Cats squad was a little too much.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort by the second half by the Bayside Sharks, but unfortunately, the game of rugby is 2 halves of 40 minutes, and that second half, even though they put in a big effort, Cats just seemed to come back at the very last moment there and regain the ball for a try.
Still a brilliant effort by both sides in this first final here on field 2, and that must be time now.
And that's the game, and Cats have won. They are the BC Rugby 3rd Division Senior Men's Grand Finalists for 2021-2022. And you can see the enjoyment on their faces as they celebrate and jump around, going crazy out there. Congratulations to the Kitsilano Cats.
What a great game of rugby on a beautiful day here.
It was a fantastic game of rugby. Again, the final score being Cats 21, Bayside 15. For that last moment, it was only 1 point in it. And Bayside just dropped off that last moment where they scored in the corner for the Cats to take them the try. And our final score here at South Surrey Athletic Complex is Cats 21, eventual winners, against Bayside 15 for the BC Rugby Senior Men's 3rd Division Final.